Right, we're Ipswich Station. We got some Class 360-0 unit now, arriving from London Liverpool Street. That's the first unit. Now here's the rear unit. We got a pair of Class 86 locomotives now, hauling a container train. Brilliant. That's a long container train, right there. Right, we got the 11:44 service to Norwich now, arriving to Ipswich Station. Here it comes. Got 90 number 0 on 010 on the rear, on its way to Norwich. Right, we got 90 number 7 now, about to depart from Ipswich Station, on the front of the 11:43 service to London Liverpool Street. Off it goes. Right, we got a Freightliner Class 66 now, hauling a container train for Ipswich Station. 66954. Brilliant. The second container train of the day, this one. That was awesome. I've got 360-110 now, on the front of the 11:52 service to London Liverpool Street, departing from Ipswich Station. Off it goes. Got 360 112 on the rear, en route to London Liverpool Street. We've got the 1209 service to London Liverpool Street now, arriving to Ipswich Station, with 90014 on the front. Right, we've got 17208 departing from Ipswich Station, working the 1220 service to Cambridge. Off it goes. Right, we got 90004 now, departing from Ipswich Station, on the front of the 1243 service to London Liverpool Street. Off it goes. DVT 8212 on the rear, on its way to London Liverpool Street. Right, we've got the 1244 service to Norwich now, which will shortly be arriving to Ipswich Station. Here it comes. Got 90006 on the rear, on its way to Norwich. Right, we've got 321301 in its Renatus style livery, about to set off at the front unit of the 1252 service to London Liverpool Street. Off it goes. We got 321437 on the rear, en route to London Liverpool Street. Right, we got another container train coming in now, hauled by a Class 70 locomotive, coming into Ipswich Station. Brilliant. Got 70004 on the front. Brilliant. Right, we got 90012 departing now on the front of a Mark III set on its way to London. Off it goes. Into the tunnel it goes. Right, we got the 1352 service to London Liverpool Street now, departing from Ipswich Station, formed of 2 Class 321 units. Off it goes. Got 321 407 on the rear, on their way to London Liverpool Street. Right, we've got a pair of Class 153 units now, arriving to Ipswich Station. Got 153 314 as the front unit. Right, we've got the 1452 service to London Liverpool Street now, setting off from Ipswich Station, formed of an 8 coach Class 321. It's got more passengers on it than usual because of the 1443 service delayed by a trespass incident. Off they go. Right, we got the delayed 1544 service to Norwich, or the 1444 service to Norwich I should add, departing from Ipswich Station, having been delayed by a trespass incident. Off it goes. it's 90007 again, on its way back to Norwich. Right, we've got a delayed 1443 service to London Liverpool Street now, departing from Ipswich Station. It's been delayed because of a trespass incident. They're running non-stop to Stratford to try and make up time as a result. Off it goes.
Next train at platform 2 is the 1509 Greater Anglia service to London Liverpool Street.
Right, we've got a Turbostar unit now, arriving to Ipswich from Cambridge. Here it comes. It's 17208, arriving to Ipswich Station. Right, got another pair of Zero units now, arriving to Ipswich Station from London Liverpool Street. Here they come. Right, we've got a Class 156 unit now, arriving into Ipswich Station. Got 156417, pulling into platform 1. Right, we've got 17270 now, arriving to Ipswich Station from Peterborough. Here it comes. We've got 153309 now, departing from Ipswich, working the 1558 service to Felixstowe. Off it goes. Right, we've got the 1617 service to Lowestoft now, about to depart from Ipswich Station. Off it goes. Right, we got 17273 now, departing from Ipswich Station, working the 1620 service to Cambridge. Off it goes.